Hey folks, this is Jake Davis with an On the Fly review for you. And today I'm talking about Anemone, I guess, is what it's called, how it's pronounced. It's a flower. But this movie is directed by Ronan Day-Lewis and written by Ronan Day-Lewis and starring Daniel Day-Lewis, legendary actor, as well as Sean Bean, Samantha Morton, and no one else. The whole setup here is, and spoilers. I'm gonna give some spoilers because I really did not like this movie. Uh, Here's the plot. Sean Bean is a cuck. Him and his brother were abused by their father, who was a religious man, and they both joined the military. And Daniel Day-Lewis did supposedly horrible thing. It was a mercy killing. But he felt so bad about the rest of his life that he never got over it while they were in the military. He knocks up his girlfriend, Samantha Morton, but can't go through with being a father, so he abandons his family and lives as a hermit in the woods for decades while his brother pretty much takes his place as the father to his son and the husband to his wife. Catch up years later, the kid's 20 now, and I point out he's 20. He's 20. He's not a child. He's fucking 20 years old. I'm just saying. Just, there's, it's insulting as far as I'm concerned, to assume that someone who's 20 years old should basically still be coddled. Well, maybe we should tell you the truth about your daddy, kind of shit. No, fuck that. You know these kind of things at that age, and any dark secrets about the family that come out after that, it aren't gonna fucking rattle you because you're a goddamn adult. I'm getting ahead of myself. I digress. So basically, fucking dingus Biff over here has gotten himself into a fist fight. He beat a man nearly to death, and the MPs are gonna come for him, and all because somebody was saying something about, oh, your daddy right now, you didn't. Oh God. And apparently over there they still got the situation where they're gonna either join the military or go to jail or whatever the fuck the situation is. And Kuckenstein goes out into the woods to bring Daniel Day-Lewis back without seeing it. He's been out there for 20 fucking years again now to try to come back to kind of cheer the boy up or some goddamn nonsense, or at least make contact. Or look. There are elements of this movie that I can appreciate. Estranged parents, family problems, sense of inadequacy, horrifically violent experiences that you can't really or don't want to talk about, especially those that people have experienced in war. There's lots of things that I felt that this movie could have dealt with, gone into, but this fucker thinks he's writing Magnolia right out the gate, and he's not. This is terrible. Now, not only did this chump just scream pure Nepo baby, we're talking like Francis Heston levels of Nepo baby. If you remember who that is, I'm sorry. But at least you know that I suffered with you. You're not alone. My father is a man. Only one man was perfect. So he had his flaws. But one thing my father was not, and that is a lazy collaborator. Daniel Day-Lewis is the star of his son's film. Directing, writing, and he just I'm guessing his only note was more close-up, son. I don't know, I was trying to sound like John Huston, but that's his iconic role. we have Uber Cuck and Deadbeat Dad, and you kind of could have fixed this movie. If you just could have slightly adjusted the plot, cut out the cuckery, and just done a story about a brother going out to the wilderness trying to bring back his brother. Just, there's a world out here for you, man. And kind of having it end with this giveaway that, oh, this is something they really go through every year. He always comes back, but you can never bring him back. And you could have had a little bit more of a smaller, simpler, more human and touching story about brothers, veterans, and those undealt with traumas in life, which this movie does try to deal with, but it lacks the real focus to do that. There's a hail sequence towards the end that's just purely just screams, oh, I liked Magnolia. I liked Magnolia too, man. I'm not just gonna randomly throw fucking frogs into my movie without any purpose. This is a mess of a fucking movie. It has two great performances from wildly empty characters. Daniel Day-Lewis is great. Sean Bean is great. Samantha Morton is there. I like her, but she's the most insufferable character. And I gotta bring that up. Every second, every frame we spend in this movie that's not with the brothers is painful, especially with the boy. We're being told in the dialogue between the two brothers that he's inspiring, and he's got a lot of potential, and he's encouraging the next generation. But all we ever see of him is moping around. Fucking mope around with your mom, or you mope around with your girlfriend, or if you really want to get cinematic, fucking mope around by yourself in the attic and look at goddamn war chest. This movie was at times really fucking painful to watch. There's no excuse for this to be 2 hours and 5 minutes. My dad texted me, isn't that supposed to, when I told him I was watching this film, he says, isn't that supposed to be a thriller or something? I'm like, no, it's not a thriller, nor is it something. This is a piece of shit. It gets 2 stars, and that's just for the good actors who showed up to fucking try. Really, Sean Bean showed up to try. Daniel Day-Lewis is acting his ass off, but he's not really saying anything because his character's a fucking different character every other fucking scene. Oh! Fuck it. Fuck it. No, I'm done. I'm done with this movie. Movie sucks. Another massive fucking disappointment. This motherfucker has watched Donnie Brasco way too many times, man. Donnie Darko. I'm Jake Davis, and I'll catch you on the fly.
I have a charger.
No.